Today we're going to talk about how to purchase a new computer and how to pick a new computer. So anytime you go to purchase a new computer, you'll see there's hundreds of thousands of different offerings from different manufacturers with different specifications that are out there that you can purchase. So how do you select the right one for your need for your business? So the first thing is, and probably the most important thing is to determine what you're going to do with it. Is this for general office use? Is it for AutoCAD? Is it for video editing? Or do you have a specific purpose for this machine in mind? And then you would want to go explore the system requirements of all the specialized software that you might be looking to use on this computer. So today we're going to use a very simple analogy to talk about the computer in the guise of a workshop. So let's say the new computer you're going to purchase is a workshop. So the first specification on a computer that you'll see is the CPU. So the CPU would be the craftsman in the workshop, right? So the more experienced that craftsman is, the more efficient and more productive that person will be doing their job. So if you have a higher CPU, that is a more experienced craftsman. So the second thing is RAM. When it comes to computer specifications, you'll see RAM numbers of 8, 16, 32, 64. In our analogy here, the RAM is the size of your workbench. So the bigger your workbench is, the more tools, the more materials that you can have laid out at once. The smaller your workbench is, the more you have to juggle your tools and materials around in order to get your job done. The third thing we're going to talk about is hard drive or storage. This would be the storage shelves in your workshop, right? So the more bins, the more shelves you have, the more things you can store in your business. Storage has definitely become cheaper over time, so a lot of times the amount of storage doesn't come into play anymore, but it is important to make sure that you're getting a machine with the right amount of storage. And the last thing is a GPU. So this has come up more and more over the years as more software such as AutoCAD, video editing software, new AI tools all require what they call GPU or video RAM. And in our workshop analogy here, this would be a specialized assistant. So this may be somebody that's just really good at painting or really good at carving. So they take that job away from the craftsman so that he can focus on doing all the other tasks that he needs to do to get the job done. So you will see GPU numbers such as 4 gig, 6 gig, 8 gig, 12 gig. And those numbers are only going to continue to go up as more specialized software comes out with 3D rendering and specialized video editing and AI software that requires these kind of specialized chips. So in conclusion here, the most important thing is if you're working with an IT provider or an MSP, tell them what you're going to use the computer for, and they'll do all this work of looking at all the different software that you may need and be able to use their experience to recommend the right machine. Because you are going to use this computer for 6 to 8 hours a day, and you don't want to screw it up or pick the wrong machine or spend a bunch of money that you didn't need to and end up with, low productivity or efficiency.